That's how happy to be, man. It's Sunday, around the 30th or 31st or something like that of July. Getting down in the season. Bee season's coming down the end. This is the start of the beekeeper's year. They say around the 1st of August when you got to start tending to make sure all your mites are under control and got plenty of feed and they're all good and fat and got good laying queens, and just a lot to watch out. Maybe try to run the bees down and make sure you got enough above them to eat on. And just a lot of things to take care of here, but take you a couple of weeks of whoever you are and just have fun. Double check all your old girls out, make sure they're doing good, because it could be that we're going to have a cold winter. We've had a really hot summer, so it could be a chance that we're going to have a really cold winter too. Who's to say, But we're going to go in here in the honey house and see what we've been doing. This is the honey house here. We've been pulling. We pulled these boxes of honey here and these guys here. I think we had 16 total boxes, and that gave us a total. We got 300 jars all total out of that. We've still got all of our 10 frame here to pull. It's all full. And then we got all this in the grind room. This is our grind room here. Let me turn the light on. I have to speak up a little bit. Tell you how warm it is in here. We're at 29% on our humidity, and our indoor temperature is 113 degrees. So we're drying this one now. We're reading about 18%. 20, some over 17. Well, we want our honey to run around 15 and a half, 15. We've got some that's even 14, 3/4. But we did learn something. I know everybody does things different. We use this spectrometer here, and it'll show you your dry rate inside for your humidity. They say 18 is a good percentage, but I have found out that even 18 has given some problems through the years on my honey, and we'll try it out on a different rate when the viscosity is a lot lower. Seems that the honey won't sugar as bad, even though that's not a bad thing, but I still like my honey to try to stay as clear as possible. I know every time you take it in and out or you open the cork on it, it's going to grow. That's just the way it is. It's still alive. But anyway, we said we got us a building up on the mountain, and we put all of our honey inside this storage container. We took a storage container and we used closed cell foam insulation on the floor, the walls, the ceiling. We framed it all up and put new flooring in it, so it's all shut up tight except for a cross ventilation in it, and it keeps it at about 60 degrees all year long. So that keeps our honey from changing color and growing and doing crazy things. It's made a good little place to store it too, to get it out of our way. And then we put all of our boxes over there. And still, we cut ours out. When we cut ours out for the year, I'll show you how we do it. We don't cut our wax off like most beekeepers do. They'll clean their frames and take everything off. This is what we do. We leave it all intact. We use this sideline decapper over here. We don't have much to deal with as far as for wax and all when the day's said and done. I can find out where that goes up there. Let's see. There it is. Okay, that worked pretty good. But we'll have, out of all of our honey that we pull off of our yards, we might have 1 5-gallon bucket of wax cap when it's all said and done. That's it. You can see that's wax. We don't have no residue in it. This thing spins just open like a pizza wheel. Cuts the gates open on that. Sometimes you have to take your little scratcher right around the edges and open it up so you make sure you get all the honey out. But still got the majority of the waxes there. They can go back and form it back, fill it, and we can sometimes get double coils on these boxes like that. And that saves the bees from having to work so hard. And people say, well, we've used these hives. Here's some that we've used over, and I'll show you what it looks like. I can get it up here. I'm doing this by myself, so hang on. That's what it looks like when it's done. That's good and thick. That's good, 1.5 to 2 inches thick. It's wood. Tasty. So anyway, people say what they want about, you know, leaving your wax cap and cutting your wax off. I say no. It's just if you're selling wax, that's fine. But to me, there's not a lot of money in wax. I've got wax separators and all that. It's just too hard. It's too hot. You have to go through that wax 2 or 3 times, and they don't want to pay much for it per pound anyway. After it's all said and done, so we just save the wax for the bees. Save them from having to have so much backache and heartache and have to go back and redo all this stuff over again. And then you can sometimes, if you've got a good pull going, will come out once that's done. If you're reading about 18 or something during the flow and you got it capped about 2/3, bring it to the dry room, dry it up good, get that back box back on there, and you can get you another run on it before the season's out. So it works out pretty good. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. All right, well, that's that would be, man. I'm gonna jump out of here. Oh, we'll look one more time, see how much we come up with here in the tank here for our last pool. Oh yeah, we're about full to the top. That's nice. We keep our honey running about 80 degrees, 85 degrees. As warm as it is here, it's hotter in here than it is in the tank. So we're, like I said, that room's 115 degrees, and so you can see what we sweated out in here, that's for sure. But all right, well, we're gonna jump out of here. This Allie B Man saying have a good day. Lord bless, keep y'all. See you.